Praise the Lord, everybody. We are back again. This is Minister Annie Mae with Fundraising Radio and my family again. Just here thanking the Lord for another day. Thanking the Lord for being here. Thanking Him for giving us this opportunity one more time to come into your homes, to your life. And as you all get to know us and we get to know you better, you get to know what we're all about. And I'm going to start with my little ones as always, my 3 little grands. They're going to introduce themselves and we'll go up to the older guys, all right? All right, we're going to start with Randolph. He said he has something special to say to me.
My name is Randolph, better known as Bishop of Little Bishop's Kitchen. I'm only 8, but don't let that fool you. The Little Bishop's Kitchen Academy is here to studio.
All right.
All right, little Bishop.
Good.
Mr. Owl will join us once again.
Mr.
All
Owl.
right, go, Mr. Owl. What does Mr. Owl got to say?
We just want to say there is a time and there's a time for everything.
All
Oh,
right.
hey, please for my time. My time in the Bible. I thought you told me you want to read that, little man.
Oh, yes.
Didn't you say you want to read that? You want to read that? See, yeah, put it up here for you. Yeah. You said my time, but we're going through good times, bad times.
Serious times.
You see it?
Yes.
This one says time to play. You would say that, right?
What you got there, Bishop?
All right.
Number one. Want me to help you?
Yes.
Okay. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. And it tells you a time to be born, a time to die, on and on and on and on, right?
Yes.
What time is it now?
There is a time to listen.
All right.
All right. Wow.
Where'd you get to our...
Listen.
You getting there? All right. We're over here. Right over there. You got it? That's not yours. That's his. And the reason he went there was because we was talking about the time that we were in now, Bishop.
Yes.
And what time was that?
It is a time to listen.
Yeah, it's a time to listen, but there was something else also.
Oh, yes. It is a time to...
But evidently, little Bishop forgot. Well, what we were talking about, you know, is the times that we're going through now with coronavirus and everything else that's going on. And they have their opinion. They watch the news sometimes. Sometimes, you know, the TV's on, they turn to the channels and they see what's going on. So he was asking a question. And I told him that, you know, we'll get into that later. But his one of his questions was about children not listening. And I said, oh, that's a good topic. Why did we get on that question about children not listening? Because, like all children, why did we get on that topic?
Our children like to say, but there's a play, there's a time.
Yes, and that was the topic yesterday. Because there's a time to play. You're going to play. We expect that. But there's no time to be serious. Because if you don't start being serious now, as you get older, it's going to get... Get older, it's going to be harder to listen because you develop habits as you grow up.
Oh, someone's calling.
It's now,
Like heart.
it's going to be harder, much, much harder to correct them later. So that's why I keep telling you guys that the little that you see that you're doing now, if you don't correct it now, if you don't start working on it now, you're going to have problems later. So that also intertwined when we was talking about the times that we're living in now. That Mr. Bishop over here seemed to have forgotten. But okay, we'll get back on that topic.
Because people do make mistakes.
Of course, people do make mistakes. And when we make a mistake, only thing we have to do is own up to that mistake. See, and that's the problem we have now. A lot of people don't want to own up to their mistakes, and they'll go drop that mistake on somebody else. You. Remember what happened in the Garden of Eden?
Yeah.
What happened?
Adam and Eve disobeyed God and then they got kicked out of the garden.
Mm-hmm. But Eve, who ate the apple, as it says.
Satan convinced Adam to eat it.
Who did he convince first?
Eve.
Mm-hmm. And when Eve introduced it to Adam,
And Eve did it.
mm-hmm, and then when God came, what happened?
They were hiding in the bushes because they knew that.
And God said, who told you you were naked? And what happened?
They started making up all different excuses.
And what did Adam say?
Adam said that Eve told him to eat it.
Oh, that woman you gave me, she made me eat that apple. See? So instead of him saying, Lord, I'm sorry, you forgive me, I'll try not to make that mistake again, he blamed her. And she blamed the snake.
Because that's true, because the snake, they convinced her to do it. But
Right.
that was her. Listened to him.
Right.
Yeah.
See, she disobeyed God because God told Adam not to eat that apple, not to eat off that tree, right?
And Eve.
But Adam was supposed to tell her. But instead of Adam saying, Lord, I'm sorry, I was wrong, they wouldn't blame each other.
Yep.
Then they got kicked out of paradise.
And then God sent an angel so that they would stay out for good.
That's right. And
And,
they had to work and slave for the rest of their lives.
and the angel also had a fire sword.
That's right. Just like that. They couldn't get back in. So I said all of that to say that when we are obedient, when we listen, good things follow us. But when we don't listen, we don't want to end up like that, right? Okay, so now we're going to go and introduce this young lady right here. We're going to leave it alone.
Hi, my name is Kenisha, better known as Nene, and I'm 7 years old, and I'm a BBBC, a bold, beautiful brown child.
Oh,
Right. You go.
In case you didn't hear me, I'm a BBBC, a bold, beautiful brown child.
all right.
Dress go.
And God did in a rich ebony shade,
Go, girl.
and I was fearfully and wonderfully made, image of God Himself, with power, strength, with love, power, strength, health, and wealth.
All right.
Go, girl. All right. So now what are you here?
I'm here to introduce God's Gospel Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And Five Sisters Gospel Entertainment is my company, and I'm the CEO of Five Sisters Gospel Entertainment.
All right. You go, Miss CEO. Now, if you start now, and we're starting now with Five Sisters Gospel Entertainment, you're 7 years old, right? Imagine where you could be in 10 years old.
Wow.
I mean, in 10 years from now. If you work diligently on that, put your focus on this, I'm going to grow. I'm going to build Five Sisters Gospel Entertainment from the ground up. Imagine where you could be in 10 years now. So when you're 17.
Will I be rich?
When you're 17. Will you be rich? Yes, that's very possible.
You're rich now.
But you got to be obedient and follow instructions, okay?
And be like Adam and Eve.
That's right. Okay, Miss Kimani.
Hi, my name is Kimani. I'm Mani and I'm 6 years old. And I'm the assistant CEO of Five Sisters Gospel Entertainment. I may be young, but God calls it young because we are strong. And people are about the coronavirus. People wear your mask. People be safe because coronavirus don't have a face. And I gotta tell you something else. I'm a BBBC, a bold, beautiful brown child. And just in case you didn't hear me, I'm a BBBC, a bold, beautiful brown child.
All right. And Miss Kimani, that's another thing we were talking about with the time that we were living in. Remember I told you when I was a little girl, they had problems with skin colors, right? And that's still going on today, right? Mm-hmm. But what you have to do is you have to love this skin God gave you. That's a beautiful, what did you say? Dipped in an ebony rich shade. And you were fearfully and wonderfully made. That's right. That's what God gives to you, and everybody else sitting out here. It don't matter the color of your skin to God. You know, there's a saying that says, God ain't worried about the color of your skin. God is concerned about the sin you're in.
Wow.
Okay? So remember that. Never let nobody tell you that your skin color is perfect because God gave it to you. You be proud of it, too. Alright? Okay, and for some reason we always forget to pray. And we have to pray. We always have to remember to pray and invite God into our prayer. You know that? Okay, so we know you're going to be here because the Bible says when 2 or 3 are gathered together, there he is in the midst. And we got more than 2 or 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, so who's going to lead us in this prayer?
Brother. Oh.
Lord, I just want to thank you for this wonderful family. Lord, I just want to thank you for our refrigerator because we have food in there. And Lord, I just want to thank you for the clothes that we have. And Lord, we need to start reading the Bible more.
Wow.
And we just need to pray, amen.
Amen. She's right. That's a daily activity that we need to do every day. And in these times, sometimes more than one time a day, right? All right. Thank you, guys. Was there something you want to do real quick?
Yeah.
Gotta do real quick?
I wanted to do this first.
Oh.
Okay. Gotta be quickly, all right? Okay, hurry. Oh, okay.
I got it, Mama. I got it.
Oh, you guys get ready, okay? Hurry up. Come on, guys.
You guys ready?
Do you have enough room? Okay. There you go.
Jesus, you died upon the cross and rose again to save the lost. Forgive me now of all my sin, complete my sin, Lord and friend. Change my life and make it new, and help me, Lord, to live for you. Change my life and make it new, and help me, Lord, to live for you. Jesus, you died upon the cross and rose again to save the lost. Forgive me now of all my sin, complete my sin, dear Lord and friend. Change my life and make it new, and help me, Lord, to live for you. Change my life and make it new, and help me, Lord, to live for you. My life and make it new. Help me, Lord, to live for you. Change my life and make it new. Lord, to make it new. And help me, Lord, to live for you.
Alright. Oh,
You go, ladies. That was super. Thank you.
right.
Getting better. See, the more and more you
Good
practice,
job.
practice make perfect. This will be my new phrase team when I open up my church.
Good job, girl.
Thank you, Jesus. So now we're gonna start with Mr. Anthony Rodriguez over here.
Hello, Fundraising Radio. I am Michael Anthony Rodriguez, CEO of Gifted God Entertainment, and today I am blessed to be with my family.
Yes.
We are here in another episode, another day. There's a lot going on in the world, and it's really sad, but when you got family, you tend to be able to work through those situations. I want to read part of Scripture 3. Do you have, Grandma? It says, "A man can do nothing better than to eat and drink and find satisfaction in his work. This too, I see, is from the hand of God. For without him, who can eat or find enjoyment? To the man who pleases him, God gives wisdom, knowledge, and happiness. But to the sinner, he gives the task of gathering and storing up wealth and hand it over to the one who pleases God. This too is meaningless and chasing after the wind."
Man, true.
This is deep.
Look around.
Our world is a lot going on, and God is going to give, to those who are working and doing their due diligence, He will give in return. And there's a lot of subjects that I don't want to get too deep in, but there's a lot happening out there, and just do your job, and God will bless you back.
He always does. A lot of times He blesses so much, the blessing be right in front of our face, and we so busy looking for the blessing, and it's right there. And the Lord is like, Lord, I done put it right in front of your face. It was like the saying with a man that drowned and went to hell. I think he did, but he went to God first and said, God, you knew I was drowning. Why didn't you save me? I said, ship. I said, boat. Come on. What else do you want me to do? Yeah, that was very good. I like it. Very well put up.
How are you?
No, Mr.
Okay.
Davis.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm Deanna Davis. I own my mother's. I've been blessed to own something called Another Second Chance Community Development Org of America, and Black Lives Matter Entertainment. So I'm very grateful to you for the blessing. Ownership, guys. Ownership.
Yes. Yes.
What do you call it? Shift the what is it?
Shift the culture and change the paradigm.
What's that? What'd you say?
Shift the culture and change the paradigm.
He said it.
Yeah.
Want to speak anything about what we went through?
Oh, baby. Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Well, one of the places we were at in the Bronx,
Yes.
we were in front of the City Hall.
Yes.
And as a family, we all got to watch Dad live the fruit to your labor. You know what I mean? And see how far you came. How's that feel?
Exciting. A lot of new things have happened in my life. A change. Decided to focus on the working on the farm. Leaving the streets alone, the old crew, the old ways. I had to walk away from everything I thought was important. I had to change from A to Z. It's wonderful. Look at the blessing. You said family. Family is everything.
It is.
I think.
You're welcome.
Family first.
No more jail cell.
Oh, no more. No. Those things are over.
Right.
I almost ended up there, man. One thing this guy right here always told me, Mike, yo, you have won. You have won. He's telling me you always have to say a lot.
I said
I was already won.
that's right.
Battle's already won?
Yeah.
What do you know about the battle's already won? The youngest kind of the part here. He said the battle's already won.
Battle's already won.
What does that mean?
Another thing that we forget is the Bible said the battle is not ours, it's Lord's.
Lord.
We just have to put on our full armor and stand in it.
Full armor.
Mhm.
What do you mean when you say the battle's already won?
Like that
Well,
song.
the battle, sort of echoing Grandma a little bit. A lot of the battles that we feel are too big for us to handle, most likely not meant for us to handle.
Exactly.
But, humans, we tend to dive into the things that, challenge us, and it becomes too big of an obstacle to overcome. But we give to God, it alleviates all anxiety
Right.
in any situation. So the battle is already won. Don't give in on it. I give it to you.
And you want to say that at what age?
I was 19.
Age was 16 when you called this
Oh,
guy.
wow.
So, true.
Yeah.
You can do it. So that's what we tell them, they're young. As long as they stay focused,
Right.
you help continue to push them and guide them. They will be head in the right direction. Right, but you gotta have their help. Gotta have their help. And you was talking about Mount Haven. I saw a girl that I knew since I was 14 years old.
Oh, that's right.
And it was still is fun.
Yeah.
It seemed
Bless
like
you.
we met again like we never been apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I might have talked to her maybe 15 times out of 49 years.
Hook up with your old friends. Create those bonds.
That's your bond. Big bond.
Skype each other. Email. Text. Yes.
Real. I mean, she was like, I never thought this time would come. That's what I'm saying. The word time just kept coming up. And I kept telling her, it wasn't our time because we had made plans to meet last year, maybe like 5 years ago. And then I remember in the 80s, we were supposed to have met up with each other, and we didn't meet up. Something happened. I moved to Georgia. That's what it was. Remember? 79, 80, I moved to Georgia, so I still didn't meet up with her.
Wow.
And here it is, 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you, it wasn't our time, it was God's time. So she gonna be on here soon.
Nice.
Just wait for this corona to be over with. Once it's over, they just have a good time. I mean, we had a lot of good, a lot I forgot. She was finding me, and I was finding her. Ooh, we were just talking, and it's like stirring up old feelings and things like that, and scripture, and I mean, it was like we never fought.
That's real.
Never fought. That's what I call a friend. You don't have to be in a person's face 24/7 to acknowledge your friendship. Pick up the phone, write a letter, Skype. They got all this modern technology and stuff now. So you're not really missing out on nothing. Only thing you're missing out on is that time you lost the person that you can't get back. Look around today, you go again with time, but time, we don't know. None of us never know from this day to the next. That's why I say, people was telling me, and she reminded me of something very important, which I'm going to do next Sunday. She was telling me that as we were calling out the numbers, she was saying that it was too long for her to write it down. So what I'm going to do next Sunday is cut the numbers down to just 3 numbers. Instead of 650 711. Just cut it down, right, for this basket. Just cut it down to 570, whatever. And that'll make it easy for the people also.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll get those baskets out.
Yeah.
just yesterday, I haven't been to the Bronx in a while. Thank you for wrong. Huh? I haven't been to the Bronx for a while. But going back to where we used to live, where you were born,
Oh my.
where Pat was born, looking at some of the neighborhoods that was totally, I mean, if you would have saw those streets, both sides just burned. Houses
Yes.
just burned. People using drugs and different things like that. It was horrible. Like, lots of people. You remember Willis Avenue?
Of course. That's what we had yesterday.
Okay, it was terrible. If you would have saw, you would have thought you was in Vietnam somewhere. Looked like somebody just dropped bombs all over the place.
When you being born illegal, do you think the Bronx changed for the better or the worse?
Nah, for the better.
Now the people.
Changed for Bronx definitely changed for the better. Just due to the industrial, a lot of the stuff that's been built in the Bronx.
Yes.
A lot of the Spanish communities and black communities, they have a lot of ownership out there.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of the politicians are, Spanish and black.
Yes.
And I think nowadays we're getting back our ownership.
Good point.
And it's very, it's a serious situation because that's part of shifting the culture. Shifting the culture. Yeah.
It's changed for the better.
I seen this video. This guy was talking. He was saying, the other day I went to the store, and it's the store that I go to all the time. It's an Arab store, and it's right across the street from his apartment. And he said he didn't realize that 2 blocks away was a black-owned store. And just that location of where that Arab store was, it made him go there more. But he said, if we're real supporters of our people, we need to take that one small step and just do something as small as shopping at our black-owned store.
Good point.
That's what I'm talking about. It really kind of makes me angry because we'll go 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks away from our community and buy something that's a price and a half more before we'll go to our own stores and shop. And I don't get that. We say we are, a people, that's trying to support and help each other. We say that, but we don't show that. We don't do that. And other people look at that. I said that before. I had a girlfriend from Jamaica, and there was a Mexican family that used to live across the street from where we live. And the Mexican family came over here. I don't know how many people was in the house, in the apartment, but I know it wasn't a really, really big apartment. But you would see, like, I'd say 12 to 20 people coming in and out. But in a short period of time, you will see those people moving out, coming back to visit in brand new cars and things like that. And I had a girlfriend from Jamaica, and she told me that when she came over here, she said she really didn't come over here to live. She didn't want to live in the United States. And I asked her why. And she said, why would I want to live here and leave my beautiful country? I had to go home, buy me a beautiful home. And she was describing how it was made and everything and where her mother lived in. And she said, look at these houses over here. It looked like a palace. But she said their money situation wasn't like ours. But she came over here to make some money. She had like 3 or 4 other sisters, and they were doing the same thing. They were going to send their money back to Jamaica, build their palaces now, and they were going on. And in a way, I can't blame them. But she said, by the same token, I'm sitting here looking at all the people that's here, that's born and raised here. And she said it wasn't so much that they looked down on Americans for being American. They were looking down that we were here with all the opportunities, the schools and everything, and we weren't taking advantage of it. And they didn't have, the opportunities that we have. So when they get here, they take advantage of it, and then we get mad with them and say, they came over, they get this, getting that, but they are working. They are hard working people. But it's still the same. Yeah. But if we as a people will work together, because we don't stand up for each other, we don't help each other.
Wow.
Like you said, I can have a store on this corner, and somebody else can have a store on that corner, and you will bypass my store and go to the other person's store. But then by the same token, you'll get mad if they turn around and look at you and follow you around when you go in their store.
Wow.
So what sense do that make? We need to start helping and supporting each other more. And that's one of the reasons why I did Nella's class, because I try to teach people that if you own your own business, all the way down to the rappers and music, if you own your own label, if you own your own company, own your own music, you in control of where that money goes. And I hate to keep saying it, but I remember Red Fox, it's a lot of them. But I remember one of these acts, even Sammy Davis Jr., they died. When the family thought they had this, they owned that.
Wow.
Come to find out, they were just as broke as I was, really.
Wow.
Or the bank owned it, or, somebody else. They made it. They made the money. But the companies, the record labels, got all the money. That's why we're trying to teach the young black people, Spanish, white, it don't matter. Own your own. Own it yourself. The time it takes you to go do these deals with these people, if we have the internet now, you can sit down on the computer and learn these things.
Right.
Learn it. Get with a lawyer. Do whatever it takes. Go to a college. They have lawyers in college.
Yes, yes.
They have law students.
Right.
If you wanted to be a doctor, I told my daughter a long time ago. She was 16, she was 15 going on 16. And I asked her, I said, what do you think you want to be, with your life? She said, Mom, I want to be a doctor. All day I get was ching, 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 ching. Because I know how long it takes, to be a doctor. I'm like, ooh, it's just me through how am I going to do that? But then they have grants and scholarships and different things like that. So if somebody wants to be a doctor and they feel like this is going to be a hard task, I can't afford, my family can't afford it, there is a way. She worked 2 jobs. I remember one time, this woman, she worked 3 jobs. And I was working 2 jobs to help her with her books, rent, and food and stuff like that. She did it. And she can do it. Other people. I didn't do it because I lost my love for nursing. After I didn't lose my love for nursing. I lost something because after I was on both sides of seeing how people were treated, and they were like, hurry, pretend that patient and don't I didn't like it anymore. Not that I want to spend all day with one person, but if I'm sicking in the hospital, come on. If I wasn't sicking in the hospital, God forbid I don't want to be, but if I wasn't sicking in your hospital, you wouldn't be making no money. It's because of the hospital for sick.
Yes, yes.
So if I can't come in your hospital and be treated with respect, run in there, change your diaper, hurry up, get out of there, go to this room. The bell was ringing, this and that. Diapers, people needing diapers, and they couldn't even find the right size for the people.
Sometimes the job takes away the human.
It really does. And the way they set it up, because it's all about the dollar bill. The dollar bill. It makes it hard. And I lost my love, but I lost my love, not for nobody else to lose it. But anything you want to be in life, and I keep telling these kids, anything you want to be, think about it, hard and long. So they're going to maybe change their mind 100 times. But if you want to be an airplane pilot, then you start studying it now.
Yes.
Don't wait till you get 20 and I think I want to be start studying on that now. Because they might change their mind 15, 20 times from now. So, yeah. But if we keep, see,
I changed my mind a few times.
but back to the other time. I know I keep switching from here to there, but it's so much that comes out when I get my black-owned business, people not supporting and going back to my neighborhood, and that's okay. So we'll go to Mr. Davis, Mr. Jerome.
What's this young man about? What's his whole thing?
Hey guys, so it's Jerome. Glad to be back on Fundraising Radio. Reflecting on the last day.
Happy.
Yes.
Yeah, happy to be back. This was a really fun time. Got the chance to go to New York with family and shoot a video in front of the Supreme Court house in the Bronx. And it was cool because it was one of my first times being there, getting the opportunity to highlight a story from someone who was incarcerated, someone who is now an entrepreneur. That's something that I don't mind, and I'll get behind any day of the week. So, as respects to with everything happening with the George Floyd situation, I wanted to propose something to all the CEOs and leaders who watch our show, that I wanted to do a series which highlights black entrepreneurs and leaders paradigm a little bit about what's going on. And that would be available on Smart Streaming exclusively, so Pops don't even know he's the first episode in that series. So It was a really fun experience.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm sure you got to have that experience. Because that courthouse on 163rd Street and the concourse, it used to be on 163rd Street and 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the video should be available tomorrow for everyone to watch who supports, and make sure to just stay engaged.
Yeah.
I went from going in and out of that building through incarceration to actually going in that building with this young man and creating the company.
Yes, you did. That was my first company on
Yes.
the car.
Changed my life. This woman right here. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
And when you were in there, like, at what point did you know, what was the turning point?
She said to me, no, if you keep going back, I don't know. I have to let you go. You keep going back. Couldn't justify it anymore. Couldn't find, there was no logic in what I was doing or behaving. Streets is, get consumed. And the ignorance, the level of ignorance just doesn't end. So I had a choice. I could keep going, shake the dice again, or I could do the family with the best decision out of me.
Wow.
Yes.
It's hard to watch your child go to jail over and over and over and over and over. And I can only imagine how the mothers and how mothers are still feeling. Sending care package, writing, never knowing what's going on. On the news, this jail had a riot, something like that. It was hard.
And just to think, Ken could have been a part of all of that.
Yes.
Had he not turned his life around.
Yes. And one time he was in a bad situation where he called me, and he always talked to the end of the conversation, but the phone was dead, and I knew something. Something happened down the chair.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So now watching this process must be like, the best place to be in right now.
It's like night and day.
Yeah.
I know where he is. And the rap music was a part of it. Because I felt like even if he become a billionaire, the way they were shooting and killing each other, it made me think, one of them would kill him. Or they would have a turf war or whatever you have, they call it. So either way, it was hard. And I didn't want him to do that. I wanted him to go work for Cardell.
Literally, yeah.
New York was in different phases at that time. I remember there was, a certain amount of like poverty and, drugs and criminal activity that had hit the Bronx back in the 80s, 70s.
Yes.
So I think that's a testimony.
Yeah, in itself.
And
that's what made me move and take them to Georgia.
Really?
Because it's quieter and they just fared better. Your grades went up and everything.
Yeah.
And, it didn't work out. Not that it didn't work out, but I left my husband and I moved back to New York.
Right.
And I feel like in a way it might have been a bad decision, but as I look back, it was a good decision. The only part I didn't like was that my child had to spend so much time in jail, but that's because he was hard-headed.
I found hip-hop.
Yeah, he found hip-hop. I told him to turn to Jesus, and he was Jesus.
Gangster music was really bad. It influenced a lot of young people in a really bad way.
In the wrong way, yeah. It was rough. It's a war out there. It really is. And trying to keep the children safe, and he's thinking, I don't want them outside having a good time. Because I worked at night, so they had him and his sister had to be home.
Right.
And when I leave to go to work, he leaves to go wherever he goes.
Don't do that, kids. Not good.
Please
Get a lot
don't
of
do
trouble.
that. Like I said, I was in his school more than he was.
Oh.
Checking on him.
Cool for the moment. In the end, doesn't add up.
Getting up at 6 o'clock, running up. The devil is out there. If we don't give our kids something to do, because I know my mother used to work all the time. But we had my grandmother, my great-grandmother at home. But my mother wouldn't know where we was at.
Right.
Somebody got to be there to watch these kids. Somebody got to be there to teach them and guide them. If not, the devil, boy, I say that's the devil's playfield. This, that's where the battle began, right here. Yeah, once you get your mind, the rest of it is like,
it's great.
it is. It's just like most of the time people don't come back from it.
So true.
That's the hard part. A lot of people go through things, but I just say it's how you handle it. It's I guess what you raised up with. I wasn't raised up all that great either. I mean, I had bad things happen to me, but I could have went another route.
Right.
The girl told me I could sell run numbers. That's what she said. And she said, you make a lot of money. I was like, you too scared to do that.
Yeah.
He said, well, you can sell drugs. I'm too scared.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think. I wasn't looking at the side that said that it was wrong, which I should have been looking at that side.
Yeah.
I was looking at the side that I said, I'm too scared. And I'm glad that I was scared. Because what if I was bold enough to say, I'm going to go sell me some drugs. I'm probably get in jail, dead, you know. You never know. A lot of people turn from prostitution and stuff. You know,
No fear, no wisdom.
Yeah,
There's no
conscious mind. Fear connects to the conscious mind.
yeah. So, I mean, this
Intuition,
battle is real.
spirituality.
It is real. That's why I pray so far for these. Once the devil gets his hands on them, it's hard sometimes. You got everybody say preachers' kids have such a hard time.
Yes.
Cause he trying to get them and turn them while they're young. He get you while you live there. He knows.
Right.
You know, you mess up the head, the tail gonna fall. Yeah. If you mess this up, and the rest of the body's gonna be
We all mess up.
I saw yesterday something I hadn't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
The one that's on drugs that cleaning like that. I was like, oh my goodness, they still out there.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't believe it. I didn't. It's real. All day we could do is pray, teach, and hopefully
And so you know what's so crazy with this? I'm getting ready to get out right here. I'm gonna get the victory.
Kanisha ain't here. That was my mistake, but that's what we have to do, and that's what Nelly's question is about. I mean, it takes money, and I'm back to that over. It do takes money to do the things that we're trying to do. But once we reach that point, and we get, you know, building our equipment and stuff like that, we can help a lot of people. They need, you know, people need help. You know, there's no getting around it. Once this corona thing is over and it's in certain places, and now it's starting back up again. So we have to look at this. We got to be prepared for when it's over. There are a lot of programs out there that's helping people, but it's so many people now. Not like when I was a kid, there was a lot of people there, but look, now, oh my goodness. Walking in the city is like walking in, excuse me, I'm sorry, you know, it's so crowded and so congested. And that makes it so much harder because there's so many people. So we're going to need these programs. Imagine when they get up. Without the proper care and guidance, oh my Lord. But think with the proper care and guidance, what they can do. We could be looking at the future president. We could be looking at governor, doctor, lawyer, teacher, fireman, you know.
Next president is Nene?
Do it. With Christ, all things is possible.
All things
All
are
things. Yeah.
all positive.
There is war. We just got to put on the full armor of God. Not a piece of the full armor. All right. So we ready for the it's not hard.
You ain't gonna win.
It's not
You
really.
can't have
You can't have my family, you can't have my victory, you can't have my...
That's like telling the devil, you can't have my family. We got to go out on this stuff. Get me more.
Yes, Bishop.
All right. That's right. We're going to tell the devil, you can't have my family. You can't have my increase. This means war. Right now.
Ready right now.
Wow. That's right. Victory is mine. Lord.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready? My soul, God is in control. I got Satan on my trail.
Go.
I'm singing all this well. He's attacking every day. I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I will survive.
All right.
It's me. Oh. Satan's me.
Oh, this me. How you doing, my
Satan's me. Oh. Satan's me. Oh. Where my soldiers at? Joy in my soul.
All right.
God is in control. I got singing on my trail. I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day. I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back. It's me, war. Say this me. Say this me. Say this me. But there's power in the blood. Healing in the blood. Power in the blood. I've been in the storm and the rain, but still stay the same. Whatever's going wrong, I walk the road. I fight the inner days. I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back. It's me, you are. Say me. Say this me. Say this me. Can't have my family. Tell that devil. You can't have my increase. No. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my, you can't have my, you can't. There's power in the blood. Healing in the blood. Deliverance in the blood. So much. All right. Healing. Power. War. Say this me. War. There's healing in your praise. Prayer changes things. You can't have my family. You can't have my increase. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my, you can't have my, you can't. Never take your hands off my children. Get your hands off my family. You can't have them, devil. I won't allow it, devil. In the name of Jesus, now. You can't have my family. You can't have my increase. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my, you can't have my, you can't. There's power in the blood. Healing in the blood. See, prayer changes things. It's peaceful. Tell that devil. Hallelujah. Goodness. This is warrior. That means you gotta fight. You gotta fight. Right. You gotta put on the full armor. That's right. You gotta fight. Fight who? Who do you think you gotta fight? You gotta fight me. I want you to go to heaven. You gotta fight the Lord. You want you to go to heaven.
I don't want to die.
That's right.
Because there's an old saying. Nobody want to die. But everybody want to go to heaven.
Yeah.
How you think you'll get there?
I don't wear a diaper. I don't want to see this thing.
Oh boy.
Lord, easy, y'all. I understand.
It's cold.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Who's the killer?
Me.
Not saying.
So there's
Something happened with the gym there. George Floyd. Let's talk about that, guys. Moment of silence.
And let's do a moment of silence for George Floyd. He lost his life.
Right.
Something to the challenge.
right. Yeah, so George Floyd, like, there's a lot of people that are fighting justice as well. But it's a lot more help that's needed in the world in terms of policy sensitivity. So one thing that I want to say personally is, the arts fight, we gotta stand up for ourselves. But it's our own thing. Listen. There are the lawyers like on so there's Twitter, Scott Pepper, Project Open Air going on, see like like I can my whole heart says there are people fighting, but there are no getting policy. And to add on, well, I was question site goes out the policy, but advising